Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
What up, everyone? We're about to go through some twisties. Piss off some golfers. Golf on a Saturday morning. How bland and lame. But motorcycle on a Saturday morning, that's a whole new ball game. That ought to piss them off. Probably gonna start fucking driving golf balls at me now. I would not be surprised these assholes would do some shit like that just because I fucked with their golf game. Oh, damn it, now this car's in my fucking way. Ooh, big old mushroom. Mushrooms. Alright, way to go, car. I miss riding so much. So one of the reasons why I have not been putting up very many vlogs or videos is I've been riding. There's a really good reason behind it. I mean, I guess it's a good reason. As y'all know, if you paid attention to my Facebook or anything, I had a motorcycle stolen out of my garage the weekend before 4th of July. Well, I got it back. And I don't think the people that stole it were very happy that I got it back. So they actually started stalking my house, which, you know, my house is protected under Second Amendment security, so, hey. Pretty much, it would have been a very bad idea, since once I was onto them and I started doing my own investigations and whatnot, that, you know, it behooved them not to basically show up in my house. Because I was onto all the cars that they were riding around, stalking me out with and whatnot, so, you know, I was kind of onto them, so I was piecing together the puzzles and whatnot, and just, you know, every time I'd see one of them, I'd, you know, make sure they knew I knew. I watched them. I was onto them. Well, there for a while it was getting pretty freaking crazy. Like they were like relentless driving by, and they were probably actually trying to get in at one point. much, I had to go store my bike at my grandparents' place, which I'm not going to tell you guys who that is. But yeah, I stored it there, and pretty much I didn't get a ride for like fucking 3 months, and it sucked. But pretty much I believe it has died down a lot because I'm not too terribly happy about this. You know, nobody deserves to die, but I believe one of the guys who was involved in this motorcycle theft was in a fatal accident. He running from the cops on the back of a stolen bike, and he had a girl on the back with him, which that's even more tragic, that if he was the shithead, that he basically took someone with him. Now, regardless whether she knew or not, nobody deserves to die. If she did know, well, that sucks, because now I show no remorse. Fucking truck. Killing my style. Cramping my style, boy. Yeah. So, a lot of the motorcycle theft around my area has almost quit entirely. Until the other night, when I believe well, one of my buddies' bikes got stolen. Totally different crew, totally different, you know, MO or whatever. These guys that stole his bike were fucking tweakers. I mean, they were all methed out and shit, and it was a known drug house. I'm sure in some way they're all related, but, you know, totally different setup and whatnot. And he got his bike back. He, I guess his wife's brother spotted it somewhere and followed it and whatnot and this and that and da-da-da-da. Well, they ended up getting a search warrant to go in the backyard, and sure enough. Now, I don't know if anybody went to jail or not, which I hope so, because if you steal, you go to jail, or you should be just beaten within an inch of your life. Make sure none of your hands and legs work ever again, whatever. But he got his bike back, and I'm sure it's pretty fucked up because they hotwired it. And I'm sure that, you know, it's not exactly the cleanest of thefts in this area. So he gets his bike back, and then that same night I go out. What did I do? I think I went to go get a pack of smokes, and then I went to McDonald's. I was kind of hungry. Well, this is after I also went to go check out the house that his bike was confirmed at. Just, you know, so I knew where it was, and any vehicles that are around that I could see if maybe they were scoping out my neighborhood and whatnot. So I go and check it out. And then I go to McDonald's, a little hungry. Well, I decided I was going to go up this one road, which had a nice little twisty on it. And what did I see? I see a bike moving, you know, pretty quick. I was like, hey, sweet, somebody wants to play. All right. Well, then I get up there to it, and there's this car, like, I mean, fucking right on its ass the whole time. And, you know, it didn't really dawn on me, and then I kind of caught a glimpse of the guy's face. And he never fully looked at me, but I got, you know, just enough to where I could make a somewhat of a decision on what was going on. So, and then I put two and two together. Guy driving erratically, I mean, like, he's cutting in and out of traffic, and that car is right there with him too. And I realized something. That car is blocking off anybody's view of that bike's tag. That was my whole thing. I kind of pieced that together, yeah. But, and then I tried to, you know, catch up to them. Well, they pulled away from both of them. I lost them, yeah. Because I was too busy trying to dick with my phone, trying to get 911 on the phone. But I'm pretty sure it was the same guy who was reportedly stealing bikes back in July and early August and all that shit. Yeah. So I tried following them, and I lost them in the area where I believe that they, harbor the bikes and where they possibly live. I didn't exactly fully get in that area just because, I'm on a bike, I was all alone. It was fucking like 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't feel like getting fucking squeezed or boxed in by some shithead and had my bike taken from me. So I made contact with a couple deputies, and it's funny when you say you put together a story and you think it's good, but then this cop starts thinking, oh great, here we go, another fucking wannabe detective. Okay, dude, well, let me tell you something. I mean, I understand, you're probably thinking, oh great, here we go, and there's some guy gonna rattle off some shit. Well, I started telling him the story and the connections and whatnot of how I believed all the shit was together and this and that and da-da-da-da. Well, instead of going from putting his pen away and his little notebook away, he whipped that shit back out and said, can you repeat that, please? Like, I perked up his intention. Like, he seriously wanted some more information. Like, is the story done? No? Okay, great. Let's get some more info out of this. All right, well, where are we going? Then he asked me to take him to the houses. I was like, I really don't feel like that. But yeah. I said I didn't feel comfortable just because these guys may recognize my bike and they do know where I live, so I don't feel comfortable with taking you there. Ooh, got a little bounce. I'm still working on it, guys. I haven't quite got there yet. And then, so anyways, he tells me that he'll have a deputy stand guard of my bike and whatnot, and I get in the car with him, and we just kind of cruise, and we'll just kind of cruise. I said, okay, whatever. So I took him to what I thought was a known house. I'm not going to give any, information other than that. But I thought I took him to the area where I thought it was. Showed him this, and then I took him to another area where I thought this was that. So, pretty much, I think I got the deputies on it. Wichita police aren't going to do shit really because, well, they don't give a fuck, honestly. But I think I got the deputies who got their interest in it. Which, if that's the case, I hope so. It'd be awesome if they can, shut this shit down. Because, I was tired of living in fear of not being able to ride because somebody might steal my bike while I'm at work, or steal my bike when I'm at home. It's just shit like that. It just makes you go like, oh damn. And of course, if I would have done something about it and, did something to these guys, of course I'd have been the bad guy. That's just the way that shit fucking works. Oh yeah. Hopefully they leave me alone. Hopefully I don't have to open a can of whoop ass on somebody. Hopefully, but you never know. WPD, speak of the devils. Douchebags. Well guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm here at buddy's house. We're gonna hang out for a bit. Yeah. Awesome being able to get back on the bike and chat with you guys on this. I missed it. Anyways, have fun guys.